Welcome to Cabo Properties YouTube channel. Kushe Cabo. Hello. This is Cabo Properties YouTube channel and my name is Showers. I just want to bring this information to you guys regarding the drug situation in and around my country, Sierra Leone. Before I do that, I want to again let you guys know that this situation, this drug situation in Sierra Leone, does not represent every Sierra Leonean, does not represent us at all. There are individuals, of course, who are in this thing, who are doing whatever that is, but that's not Sierra Leonean thing. We are very, very good people. We do businesses, clean businesses, good businesses, wherever we go, and we're well respected. So please do not tie us all in one basket. Okay, but anyways, let's get into this. What I want to talk about today is this information that we've received today from the Minister of Information regarding this drug situation and the person in question, etc., etc. Before I get into that, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video, and of course drop your comment in the comment section. Let us know what you think. Yeah, for today though, I have more questions than even my opinions. I got more questions I want to ask based on what I've just heard from the minister when I watched the briefing. Now I'd like you to take a look at the briefing, just a short bit. I just clipped short part of it where he talked about the Dutch government versus in relation to the drug, this alleged Jos Leijdekkers or Omar Sheriff with the drug situation, and the Israeli government, what they are expecting or what they want or what they don't want. Anyway, I just wanted to have a look, listen to that short bit. I just basically, he gave an update regarding the drug situation with obviously what happened between Guinea and Sierra Leone, and of course the Dutch government and Sierra Leone in relation to these guys that's the, or this guy that's the alleged that, you know, regarding that he's the drug, whatever, he's a drug lord or he's doing drugs in Sierra Leone or around the world basically. I want you to listen, and then after that, I will ask the questions that I want to ask. Take a look.
I want to provide some quick additional updates on ongoing investigations concerning, drug-related issues with the country. First, I'm very pleased for report say, after plenty diplomatic engagements with the Guinean authorities, Salone and Guinea this morning don't sign an MOU for joint judicial investigation into the issue that happened between the two countries. And this is based on Article 3, Article 18, 19, 20, and 21 of the UN Convention on Transnational Organized Crime of 2000. I also want to say, right now, as I talk to now, the Salone ambassador to Guinea and the foreign minister for Salone, the foreign minister Bingo, we announced last week, so the foreign minister Bedele, for them address all the underlying issues there and for them to effect the recall of the Salone ambassador to Guinea for them come back to Salone. I was shown as the right now as I talk to now, just before I come down here, they don't board the vehicle and they're on the way now safely back to Salone. So this issue of waiting the happen, the seizure, and the ambassador, and the new suit, and the only ambassador not be able to come, or the ambassador on the house arrest, we don't address that issue here every week, and we'll be promising we'll come and provide an update. Last week I've been telling I say, before the Minister of Salone, Honorable Timothy Musa Kaba, been go Guinea on a very special mission with His Excellency President Bio Bisena for let go and let them address these issues, understand how Guinea and Salone will work together to investigate this issue, because we all get similar interests for investigate, and then for make sure say they wrap up any loose ends and bring make sure say the recall will be recall the Salone ambassador to Guinea for let them effect that recall day for let come back now na Salone. And I'm telling you now say that recall day don't be effected. And they currently in transit between Guinea-Conakry and Freetown. And when the minister comes, he will come and provide updates. I also just remind you, I say, the point of the call not to be for the ambassador will come back and brief the authorities in Salone for them to understand what will happen. Because it happened, all the circumstances will happen because I am the leader of the mission. Also, in and the head of Chancery. Now that it is on the way for Council, when the investigation continues, we will continue for providing comprehensive updates. The second one, plenty people been they talk on social media and news about some tweets will come out from the Dutch government. I want to provide the official response and explain to the people of Salone what did not happen between we and the Dutch government on the person way they say this alone, this Jos Leijdekkers we don't in the news for a while. Last week we been talking like I say we don't one day receive any formal communication from the Dutch government. Up until last week we not been receive any single Dutch communication from the Dutch government. In fact, the Dutch government will not conduct this affair entirely on social media and in the media. We talk now as a diplomacy not to be conducted on media and social media. There are established channels of communication between Salone and any other country on any other issue. Sometime last week, early in the week, the government of Salone received official correspondence requesting a meeting between the deputy head of mission for the Dutch embassy in Ghana and the Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Justice of the Republic of Salone, the Honorable Alpha Cissé. We received the request for that meeting, say they want to come for can hand over documents and engage the government of Salone officially on this issue. The Attorney General in office replied and say we look forward for them to come Salone and we look forward for that meeting as we generally make plans for this meeting. At no point the Dutch government not come back to me and tell me say, oh, this meeting we do on Thursday, the Dutch government sent representatives at two of the embassy them. They go to Brussels and they go to Accra. They ask for me to their colleagues them as a courtesy. At that time, the Attorney General began to wait for me to them the following day, Friday. When we ambassador as courtesy, both embassies, both in Brussels and here, agree for the meeting, then they go there, they hand over papers, documents, files, where they address to the Attorney General and Minister of Justice and to the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation for Salone. They were hand-delivered hard copies of these documents. I will tell you that in the case of Ghana, 10 minutes after they get the meeting, when they walk out of the door, the Minister of Justice now, Netherlands, tweets again part of the pattern of how this engagement will be conducted. Feels like it's conducted mostly for social media and not really on the quality and the substance of this engagement. 10 minutes as they walk out of the door. These are documents they hand over, say, sealed, cargo Salone to the AG. Document on which AG to 10 minutes later, if we don't get a social media, say they don't submit, they don't serve the extradition request. By Friday, both embassies begin the process of transmitting the document to Salone. I'll confirm to say over the weekend, documents they may reach Salone on Sunday. Yesterday, Monday, the Attorney General received a copy of the document. So here's the update. Saludo received a copy of this document. The Attorney General, as per law, now they examine the documents then. And based on the examination, we'll study these documents and will advise exactly on next steps. The IG investigation will explain the parameters of the investigation, they continue. Now the Attorney General, because they don't receive this document officially, they study and examine. As I say, these are bulky documents. The receiver yesterday, late in the day, the AG received the document them. They provided to me comprehensive briefing for council. The reason again, we are government, they run this government and we conduct diplomacy by social media. I make it somebody just grab the tweets, they want to reply tweets. We follow the law. I want to finally let people understand. There was plenty news there as well, so they don't submit extradition request. Therefore, we grab now, we begin to go to the Muslim movement, possible, to sway the works. The law on extradition as alone is this, as I don't be advised by the Attorney General. Now, if you submit extradition request, the Act now from 1974, they cover all of such matters with the Republic of Salome. First, the purpose of the request, the issue they claim for who the extradite the person for, if for be a crime, now both the person the court where they request this extradition, and it will be a crime as well by the laws of Salome, and the first rule landing. Two, the evidence that you use for conduct for convict the person inside your own country, that evidence they for submit all of that evidence they to me. The person will ask for police person to we say forget all that evidence they. Go get the evidence, before share the evidence, before examine the evidence. If the evidence meets the threshold in the opinion of the Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Justice, the AG's office, they make an application to the courts. So governments, the executive, the grab no more go say, we don't come for you, we'll take you, send you, go so. I want to family understand. These are very talk out for the journalists, and so I will be guided on how you report. Because a lot of sensationalism laid by this issue. A lot of, let me so from this now, from the one when a law-abiding country, we follow the law. When we make an application to the courts, the individual or individuals who they want for pull for extradite, that individual and then they get rights under every jurisdiction for letting themselves hire their own lawyer, for them to argue on the courts. The judge will listen to all the sides, including the evidence, including what we say, no, we believe as the government say this threshold will be met, therefore this person will go, the person young people will argue, then at the judge, then he grants the request. Only after the judge grants that request, then the government will enforce the handover. Important for the family to understand this process. I want to close on this matter on one issue. By sheer coincidence, Salome actually don't get an interest for extradite an individual for the same country where they conduct their business on social media. Same country who still get an individual. We don't actually get in the country, plan, mobilize, for let every for let them bring this person Salome. We did it number one. Months later, the same person continue for conduct business that we seek for undermine your integrity and lives and property. We send a second term, a team to the same country. The same country now to here. Sheer coincidence. It's just important for them to know the difference. We sent the country in Attorney General and Minister of Justice. You go again, you present the document with utmost respect. Most of them are hearing this for the first time. Why? Because we're not conducting on social media. We're not trying to go charge the country, set trap for the country, make so even though for me as well, this individual, for me, at the time, this person will be the most wanted person in our country as well. for at least for in the opinion of so many Sierra Leoneans. So it's important for them, we the journalists do not just fall for the sensationalism and fall for, oh, they don't do this, for do this, for do that. Sierra Leone now is sovereign state and a country of laws. We will follow our laws. We don't start doing investigations independently. The AG receive the documents, and I will assure the people of Salone and the world over, we will treat it with the seriousness it deserves, and we will conduct our business according to the laws of Sierra Leone. I thank you very much.
Okay, so you've watched the video. For those of you who don't understand Creole, I'm sorry. But basically what he was saying, the Minister of Information, Mr. Chernobyl, what he said was, first of all, there has been a diplomatic meeting between the government of Guinea and Sierra Leone regarding the ambassador in Guinea, Sierra Leone ambassador in Guinea, regarding the drug situation that was allegedly found in the diplomatic vehicle. And that the ambassador and the minister, they are on their way to Sierra Leone as he was delivering that message, and that they've come to some sort of agreement between, this is between Guinea and Sierra Leone regarding prosecution or investigation into this drug situation, or just the international crime that's happening around that area. So there's some sort of agreement that they've concluded, they've come into agreement. And hopefully they will take some actions. They're going to investigate and start taking actions around the situation. Meanwhile, our ambassador is on his way back to Sierra Leone, and of course for him to answer more questions. That is what the minister was saying there. He also then mentioned about the Dutch government who requested to extradite someone that they alleged is a drug lord. Someone they said they've convicted and sentenced to 24 years in prison in Holland. They claim that they found a person in Sierra Leone, and they've asked the government to send that person back. So minister mentioned that they've received an official request, and they're going to go through the rules, the laws of Sierra Leone, which means go to court, etc., etc. And if they found the guy guilty, then they will send him back. Something like that. That's the idea. One interesting point, though, that he mentioned is that the government of Sierra Leone also have interest in someone who lives in Holland. He says by coincidence that person lives there, and they, I think twice or three times, they have sent a request to the Dutch government for this person to be sent back to Sierra Leone, but that hasn't happened yet. So those are the things that he's mentioned. I just obviously summarized it. That's what he said. My questions now are these. Is the government of Sierra Leone now saying that we actually have this person that the Dutch government is looking for, Jos Leijdekkers? Do we have that person in Sierra Leone? Is that what they're saying? That's one question. Because I know they've been doing the investigation since this came out to say we have this person in Sierra Leone. And one of the update that the police boss gave us was that the person that was in the video, they've matched that person's identity to a name called Omar Sharif. And we've not heard anything about Leijdekkers at all based on the update from the police. But now the minister is saying they've received official request for Jos Leijdekkers to be extradited. So is the government of Sierra Leone now saying, yes, we have lost Jos Leijdekkers in Sierra Leone? And if so, is it that guy that's in the videos or not? That's very, very important for them to clarify, because I don't think it was clarified in what I've just seen. I've not seen the whole briefing yet because I was busy, but from that short clip, they haven't clarified that. Perhaps they did, so I'll have to watch the video again. But if you know, if they've done it, please drop that comment in the comment section. So that's one question. The other question is, he mentioned that they have somebody that they are interested in who lives in Holland. Are they now saying that they want that person to be sent to Sierra Leone as well? Are they going to try and do like an exchange thing? So or swap, if you like, to say, here you go. We give you this person, you're going to bring that person back. Is that what the government is trying to do now? Is that what they're saying? Or is that what they're going to do? What is it? They need to make that clear to us as well as citizens of Sierra Leone. Now, the other part of the question is, let's assume that this Jos Leijdekkers is in Sierra Leone and has been tried in courts, gone through all the legal stuff that the minister mentioned, and they actually found him guilty. Let's assume that they found him guilty. He's in Sierra Leone, they found him guilty, and now, of course, that means we'll have to return him. so that means he has to be returned back to Holland. Yeah. If the government decide to say, okay, we would need this other person to come back because, again, he's committed crimes, etc. What happens if the Dutch government says, no, we will not return this other person, we will not send this other person back to Sierra Leone because we haven't found them guilty of those crimes? What happens if the laws in Holland are not the same in Sierra Leone as in, because our government is saying, obviously, this other person will have to be tried, they will have to, based on the evidence that the Dutch government's given to them, they're going to look into those and, check them, make sure they are correct, they are authentic, they are valid, and they're going to try this person in court. But what if the Dutch government says, hang on, this other person you're requesting, he did not break any laws under our law here. And of course, we've tried him, or we've checked, we didn't find him guilty. So we're not sending him back. What is the government saying? What is the government of Sierra Leone saying? Are they saying that they will still keep that guy in Sierra Leone then? They're not going to send him to The Hague? Are they not going to send him to Holland? What are they saying? Knowing the situation. I'm assuming, though, this is just an assumption to say they found him guilty, which means, yes, it's somebody that we should not have in our country, or at least should be behind bars. Is our government going to send him back, even if the Dutch government says they can't send this other person that they are interested in that lives in Holland? We need that answer. That's very, very important. Yeah? Or let's say the Israeli government did not find this other guy guilty. What happens then? Are they still going to pursue to get that other guy in Holland to come back to Sierra Leone? Are they going to still do it now that at least there's some kind of communication between them and the Dutch government? What happens? If they choose to not take this guy back, even if they found him guilty, what are they going to do with him? Are they going to keep him behind bars? Because then if he's that dangerous, realistically, it's not somebody we need in the country, really. So what are they going to do with that? Those are just the questions I have. You can add your own questions as well. Of course, if you have any ideas, share it with us in the comment section and let us all discuss this. This is really, really embarrassing for our country. It's really, really embarrassing for us as Sierra Leoneans. But like I mentioned at the top of this video, for those of you watching who are non-Sierra Leoneans, please, this is not Sierra Leone. This is not what we do. It doesn't represent us. Majority of us, and I mean 95% of us, we do good business. We're not into this drugs, etc., etc. Yeah, so please do not categorize us as one. And anybody who's gone to the country who is doing that and the government find that person, we need to kick them out. I've also heard that there's somebody in Nigerian court doing some drug situation elsewhere, claiming to be Sierra Leonean as well. All sorts of stories are coming out. This is not us at all. The Guinea situation, the ambassador is on his way. He needs to explain, and if he's found wanting as well, I think he should face the law. Anybody who's involved, because this is not good for our youth. It's not good for our country. It doesn't help. Anyway, those are the questions I have for the government and for you guys as well. You might know. Yeah. So please, let's us all stand together as Sierra Leoneans and let's look after each other, and let's not allow anybody to tarnish our country's character. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Of course, share this video, drop your comment in the comment section and let us know what you think. My name is Showers and this is Cabo Properties YouTube channel. Peace. Right, folks, don't forget to
subscribe to this channel now.